Hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. So just leave your questions in the chat before I go on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who have kept us safe for years. And we have got a fantastic community because of you. Thank you, thank you. All right, and if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. Or watch back on up the speed to 1.25 or whatever works for you. All right, so we're going to jump right in. And oh, dear great Gussie. Oh, the stupid. Oh, the stupid. It burns. Okay. And today I am using the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So links in the description box underneath the questions if you're interested. And just some orange nails to go with the over. See? See? All right. Here we go. Thank you, everybody. Oh, it's so good. It's so good to be here with you. I so look forward to spending time with you. So, all right. Yeah. Which is why I have so much trouble. Well, there are two reasons I have trouble showing up exactly at noon. One, I have OCD and it's hard for me to switch gears. But I fight that. I deal with that. But it's also, I want everything to be really nice for you. So anyway, Ricky says, star of the show, celebrating the 27th anniversary of the Typo Negative album, October Rust, Autumn, Boobies and Kitty, you get another day off. Well, always celebrating Typo. Typo was awesome. So I have very eclectic tastes in music. So anyway, all right, shall we move on? Okay, question number one at 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. Oh, the stupid. Oh, the stupid. It hurts. It hurts. Evangelicals have named Trump, quote, Jesus's ultimate fighting champion. Look, I may not be Catholic anymore, but I was raised Catholic. My family's Catholic. The man is the human embodiment of all 7 deadly sins by choice. So I went and grabbed one of the, I love astrology memes. Love astrology memes. I think you can learn a lot about astrology from the memes. And one of my favorites is that basically the idea is Jesus, the historical Yahshua from Nazareth, what have you. No way. There's just not born on December 25th. Completely, the whole thing was completely stolen from the pagans because they were trying to get them to convert. So you needed to switch over the pagan celebrations. But however, if Jesus had been born on December 25th, he'd be a Capricorn. And you get things like this. So anyway, apparently there is a split in the evangelical. Actually, I should move this. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Yeah, there. Then I'll still be close to the microphone. So apparently there's a little bit of a split in the evangelical church right now, where some people are saying that I don't care if he's I don't care what he's done. I don't care who he is. He's pushing our policies. Therefore, that's all that matters. And then there are some people with, I don't know, some kind of moral compass who are saying, it doesn't matter if you win the game, if you do it in an underhanded, awful way. So I'm going to take this down, but I wanted you to be a little time to be able to look at that. There we go. We'll do this and move that back. There, that should work. So, no. There we go. All right. So what's going on with the evangelicals? I mean, we know that's what he chose Pence as his VP, was to court the evangelicals. But now that that's not worked out, because I don't know, Trump, I don't know, from my vantage point, it looks a lot like Trump tried to have him killed. Not that Pence seems to mind. Anyway, evangelicals, seriously? You would put, I mean, the judge in New York for the E. Jean Carroll case came out with a ruling that explains that the New York state definition of the R word is very specific. But in the vernacular, in the normal day-to-day use of the R word, that is exactly what Donald Jerk Trump did. And you're going to vote for that person? And Christianity is supposed to be the guiding part of your life? So the evangelicals, what are they? Which way are they going to break? Phyllis Rowan is saying, when you've got so-called Christians saying the fruit of the Spirit and the Beatitudes are for wimps, something is terribly wrong. Oh yeah, and Sermon on the Mount. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. What? Sermon on the Mount doesn't. You're Christian. That's the big thing, and everyone should be Christian like you. But the Sermon on the Mount, okay. Nine of Pentacles, sitting pretty in your lovely house. Your lovely house with all of your guns. That is not what Jesus was about. There is a reason that priests, monks, and nuns are supposed to have very little as far as earthly possessions go. And by the way, I ended up pulling 6 cards, so that may mean something. 6 of Cups. Well, the whole thing about Catholicism is, I mean, the name itself, it's about orthodoxy. It's about things not changing. And evangelicals are, they think they've moved on from the Catholic Church. If you've moved on, that's one thing. If you've moved on and you're in Trump land, you're no longer in Christian land. And I don't like to insult people's religion or beliefs or what have you. But no, if you are a Trump supporter, you're not in Christian land anymore. Page of Wands. 9 of Wands. Page of Cups. 3 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. You will notice there is not a single major arcana card here. Not one. This isn't higher anything. Higher energy, larger. No, this is like, you know, you've made God in your own image when he hates the same people you do. That's what this is. This is, you're not a, you know, they've also talked about, this morning there was an article on Raw Story, and they were specifically talking about the ideas, evangelical ideas about Christian masculinity, and how you need to be a warrior, and you need to be a manly man. Page ones. Okay, you've kind of missed the point. You've really missed the point here. You need to be yourself, but you need to be yourself in service, not. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling here because I don't understand how you turn your back on the tenets of your own faith and then try to force other people to live by the restrictions of that faith, when you're not, you don't even believe or follow the basic tenets of that faith. It's the only thing I could think of off the top of my head would be if a whole bunch of secular Jewish people tried to put Jewish dietary restrictions into law for everybody. But you're what? No, what? So, yeah. Pathetic. That's what this is. I mean, I could go through all the specifics about we feel all beaten up and we da-da-da-da-da-da. No, that's pathetic. Is it Jean or Jeanne? I'm going to guess it's Jean. Sorry. Jean Johnson says modern day Pharisees. It's just the hypocrisy. So, yeah. So what are they going to do when it comes to voting in the 2024 election? Six of Wands. Far right victory. Seven of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Devil. You're going to lose. That's what's going to happen. And the more you try to push your beliefs on everybody else, the more you try to take away people's rights based on your religion that isn't actually your religion, you're going to lose. And I get that repeatedly. So moving on, because these jerks aren't worth any more time. Unbelievable. Hilda Flores says, what God are they reading in that Bible? Yeah. Anyway. All right. Sharon Rice brought something up, and I had not heard about this. And it just, 1420, Sharon Rice was saying that back when the contents of the document retrieval was released by the DOJ, in the list of items seized was a binder with photos. Were these the goods that X45 had on various high-powered people? So was it compromat, blackmail material, binder with photos? A binder with photos was seized. Was it pictures of our nuclear facilities or our military capabilities? Or was it a binder full of women? Ugh. Oh, I also heard that Trump wants to for Trump's case or cases about overturning the election, specifically his DC case with Smith. He wants to the jury to sit through the film 2000 Mules. They need hazard pay. Having watched that, they need hazard pay. Binders full of what? What was seized? Binders full of... Okay, cards are coming off the top of the deck. Very straightforward. 8 of Swords. Stuff he shouldn't have had. This is usually it's the woman standing there with blindfolded and tied up, with surrounded by swords in the ground. But she could actually just walk away. But yeah. King of Pentacles. King of Cups. Strength. 2 of Swords. That was a stupid decision. 5 of Cups. Stuff that only the president should have. King of Pentacles. This could be, it's either him trying to sell stuff, potentially trying to sell stuff, or it's the leaders with money in foreign countries. Got Strength in the middle, which is the argument against him. The 2 of Swords here is a legal decision, of which he's made many bad ones. And the 5 of Cups, which is trying to kick down the cups, the evidence that's being brought against him, but it's not working. It's much of a muchness is what I'm getting. Alicia Bell, I won't repeat that, but you're absolutely correct. 5 of Cups. Oh, and by the way, just for the record, that movie 2000 Mules came out well after the time that Trump did all of the things he did. So he can't use that film as, well, I saw this film and it made me think da-da-da-da. Nice try, Spiff. So it's just, all I'm getting is it's more stuff he shouldn't have had. Someone please arrest him, like properly arrest this guy. Anyway. All right. Cherry Bomb says it's a binder full of Putin pictures with hearts and VP plus DJT on them. I like that. All right. Visualize 70 says, or 2001, a mule odyssey. It's full of idiots. My God, it's full of idiots. Anyway, all right, moving on to 1915, which was not a great year in the West, just saying. If so, have any of them, the binder with photos, have any of them gone to the FBI? Gone to the FBI? Oh, the people he might be blackmailing or something? If so, have any of them gone to the FBI to say, yes, he has something on me? Okay, basically, let's ignore the binder specifically. Let's just have people gone to the FBI saying, oi, this jerk says he has something on me, or he has something on me. I wouldn't think so, but 3 of Swords. Not for lack of trying on Trump's part. He's a heinous human being. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, King of Swords. We would have heard about it. It would be a thing by now, because even if the FBI wasn't listening, the journalists would, the media would. Ace of Swords, Truth, King of Cups would be your Biden DOJ type, because it's next to the King of Swords, which would be your prosecutors. It would be a bigger deal. It wouldn't be, as long as it was once Biden was in office, it wouldn't be brushed off. I don't think so. So Deborah Johnson says, I still remember the judge who retired abruptly after Trump said something to him. Oh, that was a Supreme Court guy, Kennedy, something. Joni S says they may want to keep it private, though. Oh no, absolutely. But the question was, have any of them gone to the FBI and said, "Hey," and I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up there. All right. So day after tomorrow, Wednesday, beginning of full-blown Mercury retrograde, which is already kicking me up and down the room. But what time? At Eastern time, 3:59 Eastern time. So 4 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. Central time on Wednesday, Mercury goes retrograde. Early in the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m., sun goes into Virgo. Happy almost Virgo season. But 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon, Mercury goes retrograde, and then at 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, you get the first Republican primary debates. What could go wrong? So this Wednesday, let me make this 22. Trump to release taped interview on Truth Social with Tucker Carlson, skipping the GOP debate. He refuses to let Tucker release it on X, since that's a competitive platform. Don't you mean competing? Whatever. Will Fox even allow this to air at all, since they still have Tucker under contract? When I read on this, and I think it was over on Lori's channel on Saturday evening for the fundraiser for Hawaii. Thank you, everybody who donated to the victims of the Hawaii fires. It's a lot of help. It was a lot of help. Thank you. I believe I read on it then that I was getting the Hierophant, which is odd, because it was like that. If Tucker, if it was, I almost said something incredibly rude about an interview between Tucker Carlson and ex-President Donald J. for Jerk Trump, Orangina. My brain said 2 words that rhyme. First one being Tucker. Second one beginning with, well, you can probably guess. Those two. I was getting that if that interview between them, or that discussion between them, was released on X, Twitter, whatever, that it might not work. There might be some technical things or what have you, but I kept getting the Hierophant, which would be a much bigger platform, like a Fox News or whatnot. So I just thought it was very interesting. So So what's going to go on with the interview with Tucker and Ducker? Donald. Yeah, there we go. Tucker and Ducker. There we go. Oh, there's talk now that he won't go to any of the primary debates. Okay. Judgment. Yeah, that's a risky move, but you do you. Temperance. 6 of Cups. So this is the way it's been done. This would be the old-fashioned way, the tame way it was always done. There's the Sun card. There is the 5 of Cups. This is everybody being able to see. 5 of Cups knock down those pesky democratic ideas. And a legal choice, 2 of Swords. I'm getting that he needs to start debating if he doesn't want things to go horribly wrong. And so, considering I despise the man with every fiber of my being, I'm guessing, yeah, do what you want. Yeah. So, John France is asking, does Tucker still have that dumb look on his face? Yes, and that laugh. Yeah. So, I'm not even getting this. It's like the interview itself is a nothing. It's a just nothing. Revolution Ricky says, so Trump's not going to the debate? So the big baby Huey doesn't get his feelings hurt. Yes. Elector Storm says, attention. Ronan Farrow just put out an expose on Elon Musk in the New Yorker. It seems like a must read. God bless that man. And my favorite thing he ever said was, yeah, I could be Frank Sinatra's child, but then again, most of us could. I thought it was great. Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah. Hard-hitting interview. High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. Way to try to raise money. Oh, the Emperor. Please. Yeah, the whole thing is a snooze fest. Yeah. Yep. Okay, moving on. Music says Ronan Sinatra for sure. Yeah. But doesn't ultimately make that much difference, and bless him. Anyway, all right. Oh, this makes me crazy. I don't get it. At 28:45, let me get 29. At 29, Sharon Rice was asking, Morning Joe reported a poll of Trump voters. Oh, God. We have to look at another poll of Trump supporters. Stupid, it burns. Okay. Showing that people trust 45 at 72%. 72% of Trump voters trust Donald Trump, which makes sense. They're voting for him. Compared to their own family members, which is at 63%. Conservative media at 52%. Religious leaders at 43%. You trust Trump more than your own family members. Then again, if you're MAGA, yeah, you're in the cult, so that would make sense. They ever going to come? Really? The Lovers. Yep, they're in the cult. Yep. You know that's a monstrous Birdman that you are hugging there. Sure, okay. Stuff of nightmares, but sure. You're 20 and 1. Death Guard. King of Cups. King of Cups. This deck has multiple kings. Emperor. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they despise Biden and everything that he stands for. Temperance. Anything remotely middle of the road, as far as policies go, absolutely despise him. They want their emperor back. They also think protection much. They think Biden is an autocrat. And then Ace of Pentacles is, so they're willing to give big money to Orangina the Fool. So yeah, that's how things stand. It's not really, the needle isn't really moving. Is it going to move much by the election? Let's see. Thank you for being here. Phyllis Rowan is saying Joe Scarborough seems a bit obsessed with why his former tribe won't let go of 45. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he knows why. Maybe he doesn't want to accept it. 3 of Cups. So we're going to be quite pleased. Judgment. That's coming for Trump. 4 of Cups. That's refusal. And 10 of Pentacles. The whole ironic, or maybe not ironic, but a surprisingly apt term. The Trump clan is right there, but is facing judgment. And no, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. La 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 la. Yeah, they're on his side. They're going to stay there, which is fine. Makes it a lot easier for Democrats to win. Go ahead, be an idiot, please. Vote your idiocy. That is your right as an American. All right. There are many, many more of us. And there are many, many, many more decent people out there than bad ones. And that's a fact. The vast, vast, vast majority of people are just trying to get through the day. And they're happy when they're, if they get all green lights on their way to work. It just makes them happy. I mean, you're not asking for much. Oh, I got a coupon on this fancy coffee. Hey, that's a nice little thing. I mean, this is not people who are, these are good people who are just trying to get through their day, honestly. Hello, Salty Chip. Okay, so this is a triple reading here. Lisa 4-4 was asking at 33:45. Steve Mnuchin, Stephen Miller, and Louis DeJoy. When are these terrible characters going to be called out for their crimes? Okay. I know this is what I'm here to do. I'm grateful I'm here. I'm grateful you are here, or I couldn't do this. I couldn't be here every day if you weren't helping me, and I appreciate that so much. But I'm not going to lie. There are some questions because of some people's energies that it's like, okay, because I would read on them anyway, but there's some I wouldn't read on as quickly because ow. But that's what I'm here to do. And we need to know what these jerks are up to, which is why I do the overlays and the colors and the whole thing. It's so we can keep our vibration up here. We can dip down into the muck and look at these politicians, and then we can come back up. All right. So 9 cards, 3 each. Steve Mnuchin of Versailles. Stephen Miller, who occasionally climbs down from where he hangs upside down from the rafters in the attic. And Louis DeJoy, who is anything but. Mnuchin of Versailles. Oh, yes. Miller has come out of the cobweb encrusted attic space, climbed down from the ceiling to he's actually been out speaking, and he sounds just as heinous as ever. Yeah. Salty chip, a ghoul, and a ghoul. Exactly. Yes. Ay. Okay. World card. Oh, the world is changing for them in a big way. I got an extra card at the end here, but we're starting with Mnuchin of Versailles. Justice card, Hermit. So he's been kind of off to the side, but then I get the Star and the Two of Pentacles. So things starting, maybe the spotlight starting to swing in his direction. Very unsteady energy here. This would be the center of attention there, with all of this justice energy sloshing around, and he's trying to stay above the fray. But so I'm not getting an immediate anything with him, but there might be something coming. All right, for Stephen Miller, the heinousness of heinousness, Ace of Swords, King of Wands, Temperance. The best thing about Stephen Miller is when Trump finally can no longer be a politician. And when Stephen Miller is no longer writing speeches for Donald Trump, he'll find some think tank somewhere, some heinous think tank somewhere to work for. Someone like this. The people who are on these extremes, they'll always find a job somewhere. There's always some extremist think tank or whatever who wants people like this. But he's going to lose so much power. Right now, King of Wands, that's Trump, but that's also the far right message and all of that sort of truth. Ooh, very inconvenient sort of truth, because the truth is very inconvenient for these jerks. It ends in Temperance, which is, oh, did your power just evaporate? Good. Anyway, and then the Joy, who is anything but. Queen of Cups. They're having trouble getting rid of him, is the problem. That's the issue. Empress. So the country, we're just stuck with this. The King of Pentacles, he's just, isn't he trying to make, isn't he trying to change some policies so he himself makes money? Somehow. I want to say when he got the job, he was also partially invested in UPS. Conflict of interest much? Yeah. I do not understand Stephen Miller. Mnuchin, I understand. He's a rich brat who has affluenza and thinks because he was raised with money that he's better than everybody else. You are a Nepo baby. You wouldn't have gotten your job at, was it Bear Stearns or wherever the heck he was, if your father hadn't already been working there. You're a Nepo baby. Get over yourself. But Stephen Miller, why? How can you, first of all, even if your family wasn't Jewish, how can you decide that your job metaphorically involves wearing jackboots. I don't get that. I mean, I understand the psychology of it, but really? All right. Well, they're jerks. Moving on. Well, I'm sure we'll come back. I'm sure we'll come back to these heinous human beings. We're going to get through this. And they're not in power. Remember this, right? Who's the president right now? Joe Biden. Who's the vice president? Kamala Harris. Our first female and non-lily white vice president, because she's awesome and she deserves to be the vice president. Hello, kitten. How are you? How are you, sweetie? Are you a good Bailey Boo? Are you a good boy? Oh, he's a good Bailey Boo. Precious one. Precious one. Yes, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. All right. Hello, sweetie. Hello, sweetie. He's a good boy. What you big yawn? All right, so the next question is at 4130. Kelli Ward. Yoy. All right, 4140. So Arizona investigators are aggressively looking at top Trump ally Kelli Ward in their fake elector probe. Could this be a signal that Trump may be looking at another state indictment? I think I read on something about Arizona yesterday, but we can specifically have a look at Kelli Ward. He's a good boy. He is the Bailey Boo. Cherry Bomb. First order of business in the Boo Boos and Kitty fan club, pets and snacks. Yes. I like your thinking. Yes, Jean says Boo Boo's here to raise energy. Lois McDonald says Boo Boos and Kitty is our sage. Yes. All right. So Kelli Ward, she's apparently one of the main fake electors, and she donates a lot to Trump, and apparently she's awful from what I hear. So, Lola Bella, some astrology. Wait. Mentioned Stephen Miller's South Node is a Pluto-Saturn midpoint. Ooh, that's a pretty, that could be a dark history. As another YouTuber reader believes he's reincarnated. Oh, he's a reincarnated SS guy. And I don't mean Social Security. That's very possible. Jasmine Milani, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. All right. So, Kelli Ward, the sun. The sun card is also, as you know, my card for some of the scummiest beliefs on the far, far right. Nine of Swords. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Somebody's worried. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles again. Don't usually get the king cards against each other. Ten of Swords. Oh, this is not going to go well for her. Queen of Swords. I would say that, yeah, you've got some heavy-duty legal stuff ahead of you, and it's not pretty. This just feels like extreme. This should be just like sleepless nights or worry about legal stuff. But for something about this, it feels darker than that. And then I've got two Kings of Pentacles. So it's all about that repug life. Ten of Swords, all the legal swords in the back. And then the Queen of Swords, it's usually the investigator. Can be a prosecutor, but it's usually the big investigations. Yeah, you're in trouble. So what's going to happen with that? What? So what's happening with that? Hello, lucky girl. Debo says sealed case file in D.C. There's talk of a second dox case against Trump. Yes, please. Yes, please. Electrostorm says you might want to read the article on Elon. There's a question I know you will want to ask your cards. Oh boy, Elon needs to be vanquished. I believe it. Three of Pentacles. Oh, you had the plan. Oh, you most certainly had a plan. Hanged Man. To have your fake electors and upend democracy. Knight of Pentacles. You are aggressively involved. Oh, thank you, Cherry Balm. Thank you. Yes, kitten. Five of Swords. Insult to injury. You're in trouble. Yeah, you're in big legal trouble. And oh, yeah. Energy is really strong. So, yeah. Bye. All right. Now, for the next one, Michelle L. had, let's see, at 4630, Michelle L. was asking about Allison Gill, she does Mueller She Wrote. Allison Gill, where's my mouse? Come on, mouse. Hello, mouse. Work with me. Squeaker Bonnie. The whole page just went jump. Podcaster Allison Gill from Mueller She Wrote has been thinking about who the 30 unnamed Georgia co-conspirators might be. She thinks number 5 and number 7 fit the description of Congressmen Andy Biggs and Paul Gosar. Is she right? I'm not going to ask about are they specifically 5 or 7. Are they on that list of unnamed Georgia co-conspirators? 3 cards for Andy Biggs, 2 cards for Paul Gosar. We read on the nicest people, don't we? Like, I'm not going to start reading on celebrities, but I'll tell you, honestly, if somebody nice invited me onto their channel to read on celebrities, I'd be like, hey, if I have any idea who these people are, I'm in, because it can't be worse. It's gotta be better energy than these people. But they have power. We have to keep an eye on them. All right, and I lose sleep over worrying what's going to happen. So 3 cards for Andy Biggs. Hi, you're tired. Yes, you are. You're tired and you're getting pushy and slightly mean. But you're adorable and I love you. You are the sweetie. You are the sweetheart. Yes, you are. Yes, you want something to play with. And or destroy. Where's Mr. Mouse? What'd you do with Mr. Mouse? Oh, how about Mr. Banana? How about Mr. Banana? Would you like Mr. Banana? Oh, it's Mr. Banana. There you go. All right. Andy Biggs and Paul Gosar. You're a sweetie. Yes, you are. He's a good boy. Andy Biggs. Paul Gosar. For verily they are the scumbags. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. Good boy. They're kind of freaking out at the idea of being held accountable. Okay, somebody's going to try to... All right, we get up. Sometimes he'll, if he gets too excited, he'll actually chomp on the card and punch it like use his incisor and punch it like a ticket. He did that with my zombie deck There are a couple of cards in there that they look like they've been punched like a ticket. All right, Andy Biggs. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords. He's trying, it's almost like he's trying to make his energy small. Like, I'm not here, you don't see me. There's nothing under the laptop, sweetheart. He's just trying to make himself very small. I'm not here. Don't mind me. Don't notice me. Why are we destroying the mat? Why? Okay, let's retract some of those claws and teeth. Yes, let's retract some claws and teeth. Yes, we're going to stop digging. Yes, we are. We're going to stop digging. I'm going to put this here. Okay, because there's Mr. Banana. Because we're not going to do that anymore. No, we aren't. But there's Mr. Banana. Somebody's tired. There you go. There you go, sweetheart. Yeah, well, right now, on vacation, trying to hide, trying to not be, trying to stay out of the way. And then that was Andy Biggs, so Gosar. Four of Wands. Nine of Swords, King of Cups. Both of these people are in trouble. Nine of Swords in the middle for Gosar, and the legally quiet as a tomb, as in you may not have much of a way to put forth an argument. A good legal argument. They're in trouble. Both of these two knuckleheads, I think they are going to be in trouble. Quit digging, sweetie. Quit digging. There's nothing under there. I know. It's your job to look for vermin, and you do a great job. But this is not the place. There are no vermin under my desk or under my laptop. Quit it. Quit. Quit ripping that up, you big goofy ball. Fuzzhead. Oh, please don't eat that. There, okay. Trying. Giovanna says, good, they should be in trouble as slime balls. Yes. Yeah. All right. This under here. Put the rack back in place to try to protect the edges. Working with children and pets, or children and animals. You know what they say about showbiz. All right. Elizabeth Farmer's asking, did you drop some nibbles back there? No, it's just it's the nearest crevice. That's the thing about human beings. If there was a dark crevice, something big and heavy, but there's a dark crevice just underneath it. The last thing humans would do would be like, oh, I wonder what's in there, and just put our hand right in there. Our hands are far too important to us, and it's dangerous, and no. But they're vermin. They attack vermin. So that's the first thing that cats do. They're like, oh, small crevice, paw, because they're trying to freak out any vermin to start scurrying. So everywhere they go, it's just, oh, crevice, dip, dip, paw. And sometimes it's like, why would you do? Okay. Anyway. Oh, anyway. All right. Where was I? All right. Kelly had a question. at 55 minutes in. I'm really close to the microphone, so I'm going to try to be quiet here for a second. 55 minutes in. I'm trying to keep my hand over something down there that he's, yeah. Anyway. Do you have any insight on how long before 45 is found guilty on conspiracy or other large charges? I do understand that Tara's not a clock watcher, but could he be convicted before the 2024 elections? Convicted? I believe so. Gone through the appeals process. There's the rub. Quoting Hamlet. There. This. And I think there. There we go. Oh, he thinks we're going to play with Mr. Dot now. The wrong drawer, dear. I was just putting that stuff in the drawer. So anyway, okay. Morgan says, oh, that's why my cats do that. Yes. He wants to play with Mr. Dot. All right, at 56:40. Visualize 70 said people are worried about AI developing to the point of taking over from humans. What about cats getting opposable thumbs? Might happen sooner than AI takes over. Trust me. If you work with AI at all, wow. Attention span of a goldfish. If you're thinking Skynet is happening right now, it's not even like a sky speck. So, yeah. Julie M says you need an administrative assistant to help with boo-boo. I can't afford one, but thank you. 6 of Wands. Victory, victory. Ace of Swords. Oh, the truth hurts. 9 of Pentacles. Sitting pretty for now. 2 of Cups. Partnership. That would be the different prosecutors and offices working together. 3 of Wands. And 2 of Swords. It feels like he will be convicted of something major before the election. It's just, it doesn't end the process there. I don't know that it will give us something definitive, because as long as there is an appeal process available, he'll still convince his cult members that they can still make him president. Yes, we have the truth on our side, but he's sitting pretty. Yes, the different prosecutors are helping each other a little bit. Trump is waiting for his ship to come in, and a legal decision here it's a legal decision, but it's not the final stamp of you're done, you're not. You are done. So, which doesn't break my heart. Honestly, I'm actually okay with Trump being the Republican nominee. It makes it easier for Democrats to win. So, apparently I need to fix my fan too. That'll be my other job this afternoon. Oh boy. All right. You know what? I'm going to save the rest of these questions for tomorrow, and I'm sorry about all the interruptions, but I guess he just walked out. Yeah. He started looking for vermin, sticking his paw in crevices. He walked up to the arch of my foot and was going poke, 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 poke. It's like there are no vermin under my feet. I promise. Okay. But I'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate you. So, yeah, I did cover quite a few of the questions today, and I will carry these over, and I'll get new questions from you tomorrow. It is 1:18 p.m. here in Chicago. I've been on for an hour. Is this Chicago? Chicago. And yeah, so at 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. Sarah's back today, so Sarah will be there this afternoon. I will be right back here tomorrow. Also, Saturday night is our monthly Patreon get-together, the Patreon social. The link's in the description box if you become a patron. I don't have super expensive tiers. If you're a patron, if you want, you can come on screen with me. There's a group there, here's the link, and I can have 9 other people on screen with me. I usually have quite a few. And we're going to play, I'm going to try again to, I've started doing the questions for my, just for fun, version of NPR's Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me that I call Wait, Wait, Don't Elect Me. That is specifically about politics. And yeah, we play that game. So I've started doing the writing on that. We just play a game just for fun. And just, something to do. And then we talk about whatever you'd like to talk about. So that's this coming Saturday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Chicago time, 8 to 10 p.m. in the evening, Chicago time. And yeah, that's that. So this week we are also keeping an eye out for, of course, the first Republican debate Wednesday. And then Friday is the possible classified materials hearing in Florida. And the deadline for people to turn themselves in Georgia is this coming Friday at noon. All right, so hang in there. Full moon is a week from Wednesday. All right, so hang in there. Thank you. Elizabeth Farmer says, thank you for another nice lunch break. Oh, good. All right, so take care. You are not alone. We are in this together. And oh my gosh, there are good days ahead. All right. And I will see you right back here tomorrow. All right, take care.